Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of November. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So, let's begin here. You experienced a loss, and this is you. You may not have trusted what that person was showing you or offering you. Okay, because we have a snake that's bringing in the coin. And she's leaning back in her chair, and this is Earth, so this is you. This is somebody, and it could have been a reconciliation, possibly. It's somebody you shared a deep past with, because the card of history is below. So, and it can speak to the past coming back to haunt you. You could be reflecting back on someone that you lost, that you shared a very deep connection with, and most likely, from what I can see, you had very deep feelings for, because we have the heart here. The heart is repeating over here, and we have the flowers. So there's definitely love and passion for that person. But I feel as though it was lacking in trust, lacking in faith. It could be with the Hierophant reversed like this, somebody who may not always play by the rules. I feel like we have the elixir here, and the elixir is about your health, the health of a relationship, emotional, mental, giving attention to that which requires healing. In this case, something could have come out, something got spilled. It's coming with the freedom. I feel like you may have took a stand to make a positive change because you were not trusting, because there was lack of faith, because that person, they kind of bend the rules or don't play by the rules. The problem is the heart and the flowers. It's a deep attachment. It's love. Okay, so you love this person passionately. But you feel like you were a victim. The situation was very fragile. For some, it could have been the way it was because of third parties, because the triangle is here. That could be indeed why it ended, or part of the reason, because on one side of the triangle is the coffin, and on the other side is the heel of the boot. And here we have the eel, so something shocking, something hidden, things that come out of the dark. It could even be hidden emotions, maybe how you feel about this person you've lost, The depth of these feelings are or were hidden and kind of overwhelm you at times. Maybe there's a realization of how deep these feelings went or are. You have mixed feelings over this ending. You may be thinking of having communication, or because you haven't been talking, or communication is just not good between you. So you could be thinking or be more open at this time to talking to this person that perhaps you may have walked away from because you felt like they were going to jab those swords into your back, or that somebody here, because if this was a third party, somebody might have had responsibility and duty to family, because I'm picking that up, and that may have been why it ended. The bees is about the ability to work together, to have the common goal. It didn't seem to be balanced. It could be that you're just trying to keep busy, not to think about this. The bees are busy. It could be things that are said that are hidden, like gossip. It could be also communication over the networks, over the social networks. We have here the garden. We have here the medicine again, so that's a repeating card along with the heart. So it's a relationship that really requires attention, or a situation that requires attention and healing, taking positive steps to change things. It can indicate that there is, with the garden, because it represents things that are outside, things that are public, the bees also. It could be that there's a meeting in a public place, and it doesn't have to be exactly outside. It could be on the internet, to talk about healing this relationship. We have the bear. So the bear, the bear represents something very big, intimidating. It can be very possessive energy. It can absorb a lot of impact, but if it endures it too long, it can buckle under the strain. So you might be very strong, and you've taken a lot, when it comes to this relationship, but at some point you may buckle under the strain of it. With the coffin, it speaks to being burdened. So you could be being burdened by the memories, by the feelings, being overwhelmed by feeling, because clearly with the two hearts, there's love here. And it's like a love that's just not, it almost feels like I love them, but it feels like it's not meant to be. It's not true. It's what the person's feeling that I'm picking up. It's like they don't see a way out of their situation. So the tip of the arrow points to the healing and the garden. So there will be some type of reunion or conversation that will take place around healing. Okay. Yep. See, shedding light on a relationship. Yep. Yeah. So we have the wine glass and the kisses. So for someone, this is like a lover. Okay. I have to say that. And the wine glass, again, speaks to and is confirming the fact that it's some type of meeting place, and possibly a small diner, an intimate corner. It can be something that starts up again. And it's about this person will try to romance you, seduce you. And so the warning on the card is be careful not to be enticed into a relationship that you don't want to enter into. Okay, so what we have here is a fragile relationship. Somebody was withdrawn or withdrew into their shell, so to speak, and it's like woe is me type of energy here. We have this news communication coming unexpectedly that is going to transform this situation and bring in a glimmer of hope, but it's still for someone a third party. And so you may be faced with a choice. Or you may be put into a situation where you need to make a choice. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.